Um, Hi, everyone. Oh, hi, Stormy. Hi, Tickle Pink. Oh, and I just want to know, like, we should be, like, right up next to each other, kind of like this. Okay, yeah. Um, how, there are some folks out there who, folks that still bitch about how WWE's bad and it was never good in their belief. Well, put it this way, Stormy said, that's their belief that the work is bad. Like it was their belief that the work was good. So, yeah, it's their belief. They can't show any truth to it. The only truth they can show is, oh, the tag sales to going to house shows or farseer shows or yield shows are high. Or that. Or the watching and looking on the farseer shows aren't doing well. But that's the only truth they have out there. Beyond that, they don't have any truth beyond those things, you know. But then they said but then if you listen to some of these folks, they like to say, oh, the past was more good than the now. Well, that's a belief, to say the past is more good than the now, because that's a belief thing. Yeah, I, you're right about. See, that's what I'm saying, Tickle Pink. You're right, Stormy. I mean, at the end of the day, but then what about folks out there who don't understand how someone can like something that they never liked, or they liked once but they don't like anymore, or they never did? Well, that's the way life is, Tickle Pink. You got folks who like something someone else doesn't like, and it's not their work to understand why that. And not everyone's not the same. What someone likes out there, someone else doesn't like out there. So, yeah. But at the end of the day, I still like WWE. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Well, and if that goes against, the held belief that, oh, you can't like it because this, and this, you know. But then again, I watched it for years, so, and my belief hasn't shifted all that well, even though a lot of folks' belief will. Yeah, and a lot of folks like to think, you know, and a lot of folks have this belief of the work, but then that's all they got is a belief of it. Yeah. Do you think anyone's going to be irked or angered at us for liking it or still liking it when they don't like it anymore? Because there are folks out there that go, oh, I don't like this anymore, so you shouldn't like it anymore. Like there's folks out there who don't like WWE anymore, or they never did, and then they get irked and angered at you for still liking it. Like, what do you think about all of that, Stormy? What I think, Tickled Pink, is that those folks need to get a life, because everyone can like or hate or unlike something that someone else likes. You can't make anyone shift. You can't go around and have sway over what someone likes or what they don't like and say, all right, everyone, we don't like WWE anymore, or we never did, so you can't like it. Well, life doesn't work that way. You know, when you live somewhere where you have the right or the freedom to have your own thoughts or beliefs on things, then someone else can't come along and take that right or freedom away from you, take away that thought or belief. So if some folks are still irked or angered that we still like WWE when they don't like anymore or never did, well, that's just too bad. you know And you know how they like to bitch and say, oh, well, WWE is the only wrestling business that does run-ins. And we all know that AEW does run-ins and beatdowns. So does OVW, NWA, TNA, AEW. They do beatdowns too. They do runs in and beats down the well. They like to behave as if WWE is the only one that does, beats, run-ins and beatdowns. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right, Tickled Pink. Everyone does that. Every wrestling business has their things that they do. They all do beat downs. They all do run-ins. They all do baby layer and heel shifts. They all do those same things. So no one can't say that no one doesn't do it. And why they like to scave WWE than everyone else is that they're like, WWE, you're the oldest now. So they have this high standard for WWE, but when it comes to everyone else, they got a low standard or no standard at all. But my standard for WWE is I don't have a standard for it. I don't got a standard for MLW, for NWA, OVW, TNA, AW, whatever. I don't. Well, that's good to know. I mean, that is great to know that you don't have a set standard for skilled wrestling or what skilled wrestling business you watch or you back or whatever. I mean, that's the way it should be, but not everyone has that. I mean, everyone goes into watching something with some kind of set standard in their head. They're like, oh, I'm going to watch WWE Monday Night Raw. I'm going to watch NXT. I'm going to watch, Evolve for long. I'm going to watch main event or main show. I'm going to watch Friday Night SmackDown. I'm going to watch G Fight, the LTLG show, whatever. G Fight L, whatever show. And it's set the same thing for, like they're not watching it to get glee out of it. They're watching it because in their mind, they're like, I'm only watching it because I think it's going to get good again. No, how about you watch it with no standard? I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm not. But I'm saying we don't have a standard. So, yeah, we like to work the way it is and everything about it. Yeah, you're right, Tickle Pink. We still like WWE. And so I know you're not cool if you're not hating on something or bitching or ranting about something, but oh well, it is what it is. We're not going to scave a show, a film, a play, or a game. I'm sorry, we don't do that. Yeah, and I don't do that either.